Hail Phyrexia! Question of the day. Which card from Dominaria United are you most excited to play? Let me know in the comments below. Ladies and gentlemages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode with Man, and it has been a while, and it feels so good to be back with Dominaria. We have got Ajani, Sleeper Agent. Would you look at this build? I am so shocked that they have turned Ajani into a Phyrexian nightmare, but you know what? I kind of love it, and I love this card. It's got completed, and we can cast this thing for 3 if need be, or you can go with 4. Very, very versatile. I do like this card. I don't know if it's like a, it is a sleeper agent, so it's a sleeper card. It's not exactly meta, but I love it. Reveal the top card of your library, and you can just keep constant pressure on your opponent by getting another creature or planeswalker card. Otherwise, you can just put it on the bottom if you don't like it. Very cool. Or you can just distribute 3+1/+1 counters among 3 target creatures, and they gain vigilance. Cool beans, but the -6 is going to be, pretty hard to get through. Whenever you cast a creature or planeswalker, opponent gets 2 poison counters. Now that is going to be pretty hard to do. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that, but hopefully we can make use of at least the +1 and the -3. Very cool here. So we've got a bunch of creatures here, and I mean, pretty much just going to be humans. Selesnya humans with the help of Ajani. I think this is a perfect little sprinkle of a deck here. We've got the Chaplain, Hopeful Initiate, all that stuff here, but I want to take a time. The new card, Tail Swipe. Look at this thing. Choose target creature you control and target creature you don't control. If you cast this during your main phase, it gets +1/+1 and they fight each other. I think this is kind of like Blizzard Brawl. I mean, it might even be a little bit better though. Here's the thing though, is because it is an instant. I mean, green needs instant removal. That is just so good, and I really love this card. I was running like Bite Down. Bite Down just like deals the damage to it. I've been testing them out. I think I really am going to go with Tail Swipe, though, because it's really good. Guardian of New Benalia, it's got Enlist, which is really nice. If something else doesn't have Summoning Sickness and it's not attacking, you can add the power to the Guardian of Benalia, and then you get Descry too, and then you get to also threaten them for Indestructible. So there can be a lot of matchups where this makes a lot of sense. Intrepid Adversary, I'm only running 2. I don't know. I mean, I do want to save it for the late game, because you get to power everything up. I don't know. Katilda honestly might be on the drawing board for getting cut. I'm not going to lie, it's been underperforming. Having the Hopeful Initiate with the Katilda, it does not synergize very well because you can't train on turn 2. And I don't think we really want a whole lot of mana, so I don't really know how I feel about the Katilda, but everything else is great. Anointed Peacekeeper obviously is our Elite Spellbinder replacement. And I think Elite Spellbinder overall is a little bit better, but this is a very good substitute, so it is what it is. We all know what Brutal Cathar, Adeline, and Hamlet Vanguard do. They're typically just human creatures, and this is not a human, but it buffs humans, so Sigarda, welcome to the party. Nothing too fancy here. We're going to take our Ajani Sleeper Agent, and hopefully we can join the Phyrexian Nightmare. But before we get into the gameplay, make sure to leave a like. The button looks just like this. Helps out the channel tremendously. Go ahead and subscribe if you have not already. And without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Hellas Barbesto Berna. How you doing here? We got 3. We are running 3 Tail Swipes. We got all 3 in our hands. Not really great. I'm gonna keep it. I got the Ajani. We've got Ajani. We've got the power. I need to cast this Ajani. I have been waiting a long time to do this. Let's go and drop our human. We have nothing to play, but that's okay. We are going to find our way despite not having anything to play. And I am a poet. Let's go. These are pretty nice. Let's go and drop this. We still have nothing to play. If we were playing blue, we could put on full control to kind of like pretend that we're playing something, even though we're not. This is really awkward though. We don't really have anything to play. Just kidding, because Ajani is completed. Oh yes, that means we get to pay a small life for our beautiful Ajani come out to play. My beautiful kitty cat.
We are all part of the great machine that is Phyrexia.
That is Phyrexia. Welcome to the Phyrexia. And we get an Adeline straight off the top.
Every day, more rally to our glorious cause.
Let's all rally to our glorious cause. You have got to love Ajani. I mean, it is crazy to me that they made Ajani completed. I was shocked. I mean, when Tamiyo was first completed, I was like, oh, yeah, okay. But like, when they did Ajani, I was like, holy Moses. All right, here, let's go ahead and drop this. I am going to do this again. Let's keep the pressure going, baby. Let's do it.
We have allies everywhere.
We have allies everywhere. You've got to love it. Okay, I want to try. I'm just trying to think. What do I want to do here? Let's go ahead and give him a thinking. We kind of want to take our time here. So this thing, I haven't seen this thing in a hot second. I'm not gonna lie to you. Gains lifelink. Beginning ramps if you can control exactly 13 life. That seems very specific. I don't really want to bust out the Brutal Cathar. I guess we're just gonna go for Adeline here. And then we can just go for a tail swipe. I mean, yeah, I think it's fine. I don't want to get too crazy here. Our Ajani is really not at risk, so... Lagrella, okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to just take that. I mean, it's not the end of the world here. If they could have threatened Ajani...
You cannot stop us.
You cannot stop us. If they could have threatened Ajani, I would have been a little bit more wary and went with the Brutal Cathar. But guess what? Ajani is still here. And we're just going to put constant pressure on you. Look, another Ajani.
Reinforcements are near.
Reinforcements are near. We got another Ajani. And I'm starting to feel very comfortable with our sitting here. So let's go for a Brutal Cathar. Take away the Lagrella. The Magpie. We'll get back our Adeline here. We'll go for a Hopeful Initiate, and then we can still tail swipe. We've got 3 tail swipes. We can just tail swipe for literal days. So, do I want to do this now? Nah, let's just wait. I mean, let's just wait. This is an instant speed. Yeah, tail swipe is definitely... I was running, what, tail swipe. There's tail swipe, and then there's, what, bite down. Yeah, ultimately, I think tail swipe is just better than bite down. Bite down doesn't have them fight, it just deals the damage, so I think that would be a little bit better in like a Death Touch type of deck here. So I've been playing around with both Tail Swipe and Bite Down, but I think Tail Swipe's going to be the one that wins it out. So let's see what they want to play here. We have Ajani's Sleeper Agent, we have 3 creatures to protect ourselves, and another Ajani with our Ajani that we got from it. I mean, life is pretty good right now. Even if this isn't like super meta, you gotta love Ajani. I mean, the Sleeper Agent. Welcome to Phyrexia, Ajani. Sigarda, okay. Okay. No big deal. We can't really tail swipe that now. But... okay, my turn. Let's see. What do we want to do here? We can tail swipe. We don't get the +1/+1. But we can just... I mean, I don't really want to do that. Yeah, nah, I just think we're okay. Like, we're okay. Everything is good. Ajani, do your thing, baby. We'll get a Katilda.
Phyrexia welcomes all.
Phyrexia. Oh, baby. You gotta love the Phyrexia. I think now we can just go for the tail swipe, so we get a +1/+1. So I'm just gonna use this on the Adeline. Let's get rid of your Sigarda. Get out of here, buddy. All your stuff becomes weakened, and all of our stuff becomes strengthened. Yeah, let's go for a tail swipe here. And I think we just kill you. Why not? It's just tail swipe everybody. We actually can't swing with the Brutal Cathar. Let's go for the Brutal Cathar. Take away this token here. It's a little bit greedy here, just to kind of, but, you know, we're getting greedy. That is what Phyrexia is about. We'll take them down to 5. And I think Phyrexia... I'm starting to enjoy the Phyrexian side here. I'm starting to see why Tamiyo, Ajani, I'm starting to see why they're joining the winning side. Mirror Box, and they give it up. All hail Phyrexia. Wody, how we doing here? Let's go ahead and keep this. So, what we got here? It's a pretty good hand here. We don't have anything for turn 1. That's okay. We will make up for it in due time. A little bit low on the land, so it's a little nerve-wracking, but we're going to go ahead and drop what we got. Our Katilda, the new Guardian of New Benalia, and then our adversary, but we'll save that for later here. So, yeah, I guess, you know, let's go ahead and drop the Guardian of New Benalia here. I know we can go for Katilda. Get a little bit of protection here, but human creatures we're going to have is, we're going to be able to add more mana, so, you know, we'll put out a de facto mana dork out there. I actually am running Bite Down. I know it's kind of weird, but like I did want a little bit of removal in this deck, and because they don't fight, It doesn't fight. I really like this card because it just deals damage. Instant speed. Probably not going to stand the test of time, but for day one, you know, I kind of like it. Alrighty here. So, create a blood token. Okay. Do get another land, which is very good. It is a green source, though, which is not really the greatest. I'm going to go ahead and play this down. Let's go ahead and swing in. We can always make it destructible. Wow, hold on. You're going to do this. Why would you do this? I don't know what I want to... Maybe Sigarda? Or Katilda? At this point, I mean, this discard is a little bit awkward. I guess we'll do... I don't want to get rid of my Sigarda. I guess we'll get rid of... Ooh, I guess we will get rid of the bite down. It's not wonderful here, but either way, I mean, we're just going to trade here, and that's completely okay with me. We're going to drop our new Anointed Peacekeeper, not Elite Spellbinder, and, oh boy, Voltage Surge. Let's go for Fable of the Mirror Breaker. I mean, that's just the best card to take, right? Let's go to end the turn here. I know they have Voltage Surge to kill it, but they still can't play Fable of the Mirror Breaker on time that way. Still a pretty good move here. They're going to be able to go for Blood Tithe Harvester and a Voltage Surge on our Peacekeeper, which sucks. So this is the downside of the Peacekeeper, is that it's now they can still play the Fable of the Mirror Breaker. So in some cases you'd rather have the Peacekeeper, in some cases you'd much rather have it be an Elite Spellbinder. So this really sucks a lot because I can't play anything, and you know, life is terrible. Life is just terrible right now. Let's go for the Katilda. We could go for the Adversary, but like I don't really want to. I want to just kind of swing in here. It sucks, but man, they're gonna take another one. Okay, well, hey. At this point, is our life total really that? I mean, we either draw a white source or we don't. So I think we're gonna get rid of Adeline and keep the white source for the Sigarda. Yeah, I kind of like that. I kind of like doing that a little bit. So here comes the Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Can't tax them this way. Okay. Overgrown Farmland. I think what I'm gonna want to do is just go for Sigarda here. We can go for the Adversary. Put a 1/1 counter on everything, but I think I'd rather just go for Sigarda. So let's just drop the Sigarda right now. And then we can go for the Adversary, but I don't want to do that. We could just probably just wait. They don't have too many threats in their hand anyway. They don't trade, right? I kind of do want to attack, but we can just enlist anyway. So let me make sure as this creature's attacking. So I'm not sure why it's asking me to enlist just yet. I can do this at any time, right? Oh wow, I can only enlist as a sorcery. Right? As this creature intact. Okay, so I have to get used to that. Why? Hold on. Why couldn't I? It asked me to attack and enlist. Ooh. Okay. So I should enlist as I attack, or okay. The mechanics there was a little wonky. That's totally on me. We'll get used to that. We'll get used to that. All right. So Goblin Shaman. They're still not really putting up too many threats here, which is nice. That's a little bit of a blunder on the enlist. We missed out on free damage, which really sucks, but it is what it is. More land here. Okay, so at this point we can just use Sigarda whenever this attacks. If you control 3 or more creatures with different powers, which we do, reveal a human creature card from among them and put it into your hand. That's really, really nice. And we don't even have to attack with all of them, which is super nice too. So I think we can just go for Adversary, and we're going to pump up everything. I want to keep up the Guardian of New Benalia. So let's go ahead and pay this 2. If we can. Blood token, that is okay. So we're definitely going to pay this. And do we want to pay it again, or do we want to swing in with the Guardian of New Benalia? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no, because we're already big enough. And I want to keep, let's not make the same mistake twice. So let's go for enlist now. We'll swing with you, and we'll enlist Katilda. Okay, we're not going to make the same mistake twice. So let's go ahead and do that, and we'll take another Guardian of New Benalia with our Sigarda. We get to scry. Here we go. let's take the safekeeping. I think we want to put a little bit of protection up here. Alright, so we finally get that going. They just chump block, which is totally fine. Take them down to 10, and at this point, I mean, no. We could drop another new Guardian of New Benalia, can't we? But then we have no protection. We could go for planes and then another Guardian of Benalia by tapping the adversary, but that leaves us with no protection, so I think it's kind of counterproductive here. So they are going to be digging with this Fable of the Mirror Breaker. I'm really glad I know that now, the enlist thing. That is very awkward. It's really not that awkward, I'm just stupid. Target opponent reveals their hand. You may choose a creature or planeswalker and they discard that card. Yes, we might as well just do this, right? Give it indestructible just for the laughsies. Because it is a creature, so it's going to go bye-bye anyway. I guess we'll just, you know, we'll discard our creatures at our own peril, at our own leisure. We don't want you to do it. No way. Oh, does this have skip ahead on it? Oh, it has read ahead. Right, okay, so that's a new ability too. I'm super... Forgot about that. So they take away our Adeline here, which, I guess we just skipped... We read them ahead. Plenty of misplays, but hey, you know what? It is what it is. I'm back at gold. It's so humbling to be back at gold when, obviously, I mean, I'm used to being like mythic, top of the thing here. First day back in a long time, but I'll tell you what, this is not too bad here. We're gonna get a free block. We're gonna get some free damage here, and that's completely okay with me. I guess they really want this treasure token. They do, so they're gonna go for the Bloodtide Harvester. I don't know that I care all that much here. We're going to get this Tamiyo Safekeeping. I think we're just going to all-out swing. I mean, we definitely have the Sigarda, Champion of Light. We've got a Tamiyo Safekeeping. Let's go ahead and do this. We won't be able to enlist this way, but we get a Brutal Cathar off the top. Do your worst. So, with the Guardian of New Benalia, we can go ahead and discard the planes. Let's go ahead, this is going to trade, so let's go ahead and use this. We'll discard this. We'll safekeeping the adversary, because I don't want these to trade. And that's going to be night for all of your creatures. All of my creatures stay, and then I've got a Brutal Cathar. We're going to keep the Brutal Cathar. Don't want to waste on this token here. Seems very, very unnecessary. Reflection of Kiki Jiki. Very good card. Or so I hear. They're going to disperse their last blood token. And this is pretty much, they're in top deck mode. This last card, and they get a Liliana of the Veil. That is, it's pretty good here.
I'll have this fight finished before brunch.
Hey, and we take it. Let's go. Sir Barbos, how are we doing here? Let's go ahead and keep this sucker. Looks pretty good. We are on the draw, so a little bit slow, but that's okay. Kamano faces Kakazan. Oh boy. The best one-drop, in my opinion, in the game right now. I don't know, I mean, I'm still not that familiar with this set, so maybe that'll change, but as of right now, I think Kamano is the best one-drop. If you are familiar with my channel, I did make the top 10, not one-drops, but the cards that cost 1, and Kamano was my number 1, so... We'll see how it fares out. Is this going to be Boros aggro? We do have the 2 Brutal Cathars, so that should work out in our favor, if it is. Still a little nervous, though. Hopeful Initiate with an extra 1/1 counter, which is a little annoying. And another Kamano. Oh, wow, okay. More Brutal Cathars, though. I mean, we got Cathars for days. You're going to have to love that. I guess we're going to go for Adversary, just because it has lifelink. Yeah, we're going to do this. I think we'll be able to trade here. I don't think they can, unless they have like a Reckless Stormseeker, something with haste, which again is probably very, 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 very likely. But, you know, we still have this lifelink, and I like the lifelink a lot here. Or they can just like play with fire. I mean, not really the best thing here, but we're trying. We're trying our gosh darndest. Barring no removal, I think we're actually in a really good spot. Okay, it was a Lightning Strike. The dreaded Lightning Strike is back. Alright, at least they don't get to learn. learn. They don't get to train. I mean, I guess training, you're kind of learning something, right? Alright, well, we do have 3 Brutal Cathars, so we'll at least make use of this. And... yeah, we'll just get rid of you. We'll just get rid of you. I don't want you training. These Kamanos are annoying, but, you know, it is what it is. We can also give ourselves a first strike if we don't play anything. There's another lightning strike. I think we'll click the one on the left. I think it matters a lot. Okay, down to 10. Down to 10 we go. And we get our Ajani Sleeper Agent. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. Not really the best right this second, but a beautiful card nevertheless. Oh man, I really want to be able to play this, but it just doesn't make sense anymore. It doesn't make any sense right now. So I think we're just going to have to place down another Brutal Cathar. And it's going to have to be the Initiate, because this thing's going to get trained, so I don't want that to happen. If they're going to burn through 3 of our Brutal Cathars, I mean, it just is what it is. It just wasn't meant to be. 2 cards in hand. Obviously, we know they have got plenty of firepower. And I'm actually going to block here. I mean, I think at some point I have to be wary of my life total here. It's not pretty. I mean, oh gosh, if they don't cast anything, we could go nighttime. I think we have to. Like, I literally think we have to. We have 8 life. It's going to matter at some point here. And we have another Brutal Cathar to play next turn with a Katilda. I think we just have to. It sucks, but like, I mean, that's what happens when you're just getting onslaughted by Boros. You gotta make some hard decisions. And it does go nighttime. Okay, it does go nighttime, so we have that on our hands right now. So we're gonna go for Brutal Cathar, and then go for Katilda. Yeah, I mean that seems pretty good to me. Obviously, this will come in and it will be nighttime immediately, but it will change if I go for Katilda. And do I want to go for Katilda is the question. They also could have like a lightning strike. If they lightning strike this thing, it's very bad. So I think we have to play the Katilda. Just nothing feels good. Nothing feels good. I'm assuming they've got like some sort of removal spell for our Moonrage Brute anyway, so there's no way they just have nothing to play. I mean, unless these are just... Oh, wow. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Let's take away... I think it just has to be the Initiate. Ooh, here's the thing. Here's the thing. If we take away the Etching of Kamanu, they might not be able to train. That's a risk. That's a risk I'm willing to take. I think we've got to be a little bit risky here. We'll take away the Kamanu. They can't train with this Hopeful Initiate because they only have one powers. So if they have like a Reckless Stormseeker, oh, it's so bad. Ugh. Fingers crossed they have nothing with haste, and they're not going to be able to train this Hopeful Initiate. That would be really cool. So, as the words of the great Bon Jovi... Oh! Gosh! You knew! You just knew they had to have something here. At least they don't get the Lightning Strike, but this is pretty bad. I mean, how much are we taking here? We're taking 5. We're going to be able to drop the Ajani next turn. Put 3/1/1 counters. I think that's the move. Alright, we'll go down to 3. Ugh, a Lightning Strike just finishes us off. But... Cemetery Gatekeeper. What are they gonna take? Like a... What do they got here? An instant or what? A land? More land. Whenever we play a land, so we actually can't even play lands right now, which is kind of disgusting. All right, let's go ahead and do this. We're not gonna pay that, so let's go ahead and do this. All right, Johnny's gonna come out, but I think it's going to be a little too late. I didn't hear a word you just said, Ajani, but you're pretty cool. So let's go ahead and give ourselves vigilance. It's not gonna matter a whole lot here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do this. 1, and then we'll put 2 on you, or 1 on you, and then 2 on you. That makes sense, right? Okay.
Phyrexia fights as one.
Phyrexia fights as one. You gotta love that. I mean, I think it's gonna be a little bit too late. This Cemetery Gatekeeper really put us in the dirt here. We can't play a land because then we take 2 damage. So maybe they brick here. They can't. Oh, if they draw a land, we might be in luck. It's a hard maybe on this game. If they draw into a land, we might be able to sniff this one out. But we gotta get a little lucky here. If they draw a land, I mean, they can't really, like, effectively attack. It's only if they draw a land, though. If they draw pretty much anything else, I mean, this is lethal. Kamano would kill our Ajani. I mean, this is like... Fingers crossed, baby. Come on. Oh my god, are they passing? Are they passing? They are passing. Oh my gosh. Okay. Pretty cool. It does go nighttime. We still can't play anything. So let's go for Ajani. Reveal a top card. If it's a creature or planeswalker, we may put it in our hand. So come on, baby. Ajani, baby. For Phyrexia. For Phyrexia. We do get hope from this shit. Okay.
Join us in perfect harmony.
Join us in perfect harmony. I'm starting to feel the Phyrexian blood throw. Oh, they don't have blood, I guess, the robots. But it's starting to flood through me. So let's go for the hopeful initiate. We do have first strike. 3 life. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can actually give a 1/1 counter to all of our creatures, right? No, we can't. Unless we place this, but I don't want to do that. Oh god, this is nerve-wracking. We're just in like this awkward la-la land. I mean, we really need some life gain. Not really packing the most amount of life gain, so... can't he play a land? Valorous Stance. I mean... We tried. We tried here. We can still use the Hopeful Initiate to kill the Kamano, but it doesn't take away anything. So we do that, get rid of the Ajani.
Defiance will be punished.
Oh my goodness, we can kill the Kamano with the Hopeful Initiate, but I want to kind of wait to see how this plays out. Come on, draw into a land. They didn't have a Valorous Stance. I would prefer a land. Oh, we just need life. We just need life. Because as of right now, I don't want to take away the counters on the Katilda, if I can help it. I mean, gosh, it's unfortunate. What are you gonna do? Oh, we have 3 lands in our hand, and our opponent just keeps top decking what they need. Just brutal. Just absolutely brutal. We can use the Hopeful Initiate now. I mean, we can kill the Kamano by taking away the counters here, but I don't know if that's the right move. Alright, I think we're gonna have to. I mean, they're gonna just have more bodies out eventually, so I guess we're gonna have to be mana efficient. We'll go ahead and kill you. We get another Initiate. Okay, Ajani, we need something crazy here. Another Brutal Cathar!
Reinforcements are near.
Reinforcements are near. Okay. So now we can Brutal Cathar. I guess we go for the Gatekeeper. I mean, we're gonna lose 2 life from this. No, actually we lost. What am I talking about? I forgot the Kamano took us down to 2, so... Oh, this sucks. I mean, gosh, I feel like this game was so winnable. We'll give them the Phyrexian Cry of Terror, because we lost. I guess that lore-wise, that is... We'll go ahead and give them a good game, though. This is gonna burn us to death. We tried. Aspitos, how are we doing here? Let's go ahead and keep this. We have the Tamiyo Safekeeping. Can't cast this, though, because we don't have a proper green source. We have a kind of a green source here. I was just kidding. There's the green source. You ask and you shall receive. So, let's go ahead and drop... let's go ahead and drop this, whatever. We'll be able to safekeeping our forest, you know, just in case they've got some Stone Rain stuff going on. We'll be ready for it. That doesn't happen, but what will happen is the Guardian of New Benalia. I really like this card. It's kind of hard not to. I mean, really. Let's go and end turn. I mean, we have two different things to protect ourselves. We got the Tamiyo Safekeeping, and the Guardian just protects itself. I mean, it's just too good. So Gallic Raiders, yep, pretty standard here. May just give it up. They know that we're too good. Random Kid 174. Well, I'm a random here. Let's see what we got going on here. A little land heavy. Don't have a whole lot. This is close to a mulligan. I mean, we do have Safekeeping. I think we're gonna have to take a mulligan here. We just don't have enough firepower, so let's go ahead and do that. This is definitely a lot better here. And then this is a little awkward. Do we take away a land? Ugh. Or do we get rid of the Sigarda, Champion of Light? I think we're supposed to get rid of the Sigarda, but man. We do have all the different power levels here. Are we gonna get cute? I think we're gonna take away. We're gonna get dicey. We're gonna roll dice. We are on the draw, so we'll have more opportunity to draw land. I mean, that is a little risky, but yeah, sometimes you gotta risk it to get the biscuit. And I love biscuits. So we got some sliver sleeves here. Alrighty. Oh, we are not on the draw. We're on the play. So, hey, sometimes you just gotta like drink more coffee so you can be more awake and be more alert. Alrighty here. So let's see what we got going on here. Oh, we got the Storm Card Co. So, you know, hey, so far, not really the best opener. I'm just gonna go for the Adversary. I want to get this down. Probably, I mean, I've been seeing a lot of the Ledger Shredder, is it type of tempo-y type of stuff, so wow, so this is gonna be Grixis. Alright, thank goodness we do get a land here. I think it is just better just to go for Brutal Cathar. It's kind of boring. We don't get to do a whole lot here. Take away out, stomp out. I mean, it's pretty fun. 23 to 15. Hopefully they don't get rid of my Brutal Cathar. Or we draw into a land. Okie dokie here. So we do get the bite down. I am a huge fan of this bite down. Let's go for the Hopeful Initiate. And we could just bite down now. I mean, should we just... I think we should. Because next turn we're going to be wanting to drop the Sigarda. So I think we just kill it right away. We also gain a little bit of life that way. I don't think life gain is going to be all that relevant in this matchup, but, you know, hey, it can't hurt. If we do draw into a land, we top out just perfectly for the Sigarda, Champion of Light. Hopefully they don't have any sort of Mihawk Massacres. Mihawk Massacre would probably be the nail in the coffin. They did discard 2 cards with their Fable, so you know they are probably drawing into something here. They go for Corpse Praiser, which is a little surprising because, I mean, they did have Infernal Grasp. They could have killed this. I don't know. I mean, I think that seems a little bit weird. Nevertheless, let's go ahead and drop our Adeline here. Gosh, this is close. We're swinging with you. This is a tough decision. I guess we just swing with the Adversary. Yeah, we just can't really make too many good trades here. So we are gonna trade here. It's close. Whoa, well, okay. First off, they didn't block out the human, so not sure what the heck's going on there. Up to 32 life here. Not gonna matter too much. Our life total does not matter a whole lot at all in this matchup. Really surprising that they didn't go for the block there, though. So we're not going to be able to go into Sigarda, Champion of Light, but what we can do is just swing out all in, and I think we're going to have to do that, because I am feeling a little bit nervous here. They can go for blood tokens. They're going to find an answer eventually. So I think we should just swing all in. Let's go for training. We get another Adeline. And they're going to have to make some hard decisions. I know the Brutal Cathar, or I mean, we're just putting it at risk straight up, but I don't really care. They've got 5 life, and that is going to be lethal. Actually, no, 1, 2... No, it's not. It's not going to be lethal. It is going to be legal. I cannot count.